when y'all talk about going 50-50, I'm airtight quiet. I learned this in undergrad. I went to undergrad in Florida, and if you know, you know, there are so many immigrants and internationals in Florida, like, and the reason why I say internationals is because the only people that argue about 50-50 are Americans, quite literally. I went to school with, when I say internationals, I mean Dominicans, Hispanics, Somalian, Haitian, and literally they were all on the same page. They didn't talk about 50-50. They didn't have a conversation about it. It was nothing to be said because in international households, men are supposed to pay the bills. It's nothing to talk about. It's nothing to discuss. Men pay the bills. Men pay all of rent. Men pay for the cars. They take care of you. Now, don't get me wrong. They said there were other problems going on in the house, but as an international, it's known that the man is supposed to provide. That's their job. And as men, being international, they know they don't have any other choice. I need to come with my money together. Of course, when things happen, like, would you split rent? Of course, like international said, like, yeah, things happen. My mom did pay it, but on a day-to-day basis, well, in their relationship, it was set that my dad paid the bills. The man paid the bills. The women brought themselves to the table. And I realized, as Americans, why do we make this conversation? Why are we talking about this? And like now, like American men will say things like, well, if I lose it all, I'm a good woman. If you lose it all today, I will pay rent. I will hold you down until you get it back up. Hope it's quick. But obviously, but why even plan like that? They say international men don't plan like that. So as internationals think like that, as Americans, let's all go to shift that mindset. Let's stop having conversations about it. As a man, you're expected to pay. You were expected to be a provider. Being a provider is quite literally that. Financially, that's what that means to be a provider.
Man, why don't you go get you an international man then? Why don't you go get you a foreign dude? You know what I'm saying? Since they so great at guys, you know? You had the opportunity, you was surrounded by them. Why you ain't just say, you know what, this the kind of man I've been looking for. I'm gonna go and get with one of them. You over here complaining about American men, bro. Like American men historically haven't always took care of their women. Bro, we was the same way. You know what I'm saying? Go out, work, bring our women home the money. I remember a lot of old folks used to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think the problem kicked in when women wanted to be men. See, they felt like we ain't got no rights and we can't get out and go get our own. I bet. Open the doors up. Y'all gonna do what you gotta do. You see what I'm saying? Now, you complaining. See, what women want is this. Women want role equality. They want to be equal in the roles. You can't tell me what to do. I can't tell you what to do. Or we got the same exact say so in this relationship. But they don't want to be equal when it comes to finances, bro. And that's the problem with modern women in America. Because when you get to talk about them foreign, it's a lot of things that they women do that American women wouldn't dare do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I done talked to son told me, man, I used to get up out the bed 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning cooking for mine. Making sure he got his meal fully prepped, the breakfast and the meal for when he go on lunch. You feel me? Most American women ain't doing none of that these days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, they was. I remember my aunties and them. I remember how it used to be. Most American women these days will not do that. They look like that's beneath them. If y'all think I'm playing, go ask your woman. Say, hey, babe, hey, you'll get up out the bed 4 o'clock in the morning and fix me breakfast and lunch and watch the response she give you. Whether she do it or not, just pay attention to the response, bro. And that's what I'm saying. It's a separation in the mind of Americans and the women over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or the dudes over there. Really don't even matter. But dudes have always taken care of their women. Far back as I can remember, you know what I'm saying? Until women wanted to be equal. You know what I'm saying? So now it became a problem. So now these younger dudes is looking at things like this. Because see, this the problem with American women too, cause see, you want to talk about that, but I don't hear them women on that dogging they men out. I don't hear them disrespecting they men. I don't hear them saying that a man can't tell me nothing, a man can't control me, a man can't. I don't hear no foreign women saying none of that. That's only American women. So this the thing: if you want to be your own boss, you want to be the one who dictate and control your own life, then maybe you need to go ahead and be by yourself. Or get a square nigga who gonna accept it, the one who lets you run over him. But see, y'all don't want that either, cause see, he a little too weak. So y'all run over them guys and go dog them out to your friends. So y'all got to make up y'all mind, because this whole situation, everything you talking about, is because of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I come from I ain't gonna say old school, but I grew up in the 90s, bro. So at the end of the day, I kind of understand that era a little bit. So I don't mind being no provider. At the end of the day, like, I'm never gonna go look for my woman to try to. In order for this to work out, you got to pay half. I never look at things like that. But that don't mean the younger generation not, because at the end of the day, they grew up watching. See, this the thing, you can't tell nobody about watching. If I grow up and I watch my father, grandfather, whoever, take care of his woman his whole life, and then the women straight disrespectful, dogging him out, talking to him any kind of way, reckless, combative, that's doing anything she want to do, and you can't tell me nothing. I'm grown and all that right there, guess what I'm going to say? Well, I ain't going that route because Grandpops was a fool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I'm finna spend all my money on her and she talking to me like that. That's how the younger generation gonna look at it. And guess what? Right now they looking at it just like that. Because I hear a lot of young dudes saying the same thing. They don't even care. I'm not going no 50-50. I mean, I'm not even in a relationship unless we going 50-50. That's how they thinking about it. Hey, man, I ain't finna be around here taking care of you, doing all this, whatever, and then you going out doing any and everything, and then I can't even tell you nothing. It just don't work that way, bro. So the old saying is, you pay the cost to be the boss. Whether that's true or not, let me give you a little insight on men. We ain't the type of people that's spending our money on whatever. Women, whatever, kids, whether I'm running a business, you know what I'm saying, buying clothes, whatever I'm doing. We ain't spending our money and ain't got no say-so in it. We just ain't them type of creatures. So if you looking for a man to take care of you solely and then he can't tell you nothing, you can forget that when it come to men, bro. And I'm pretty sure the internationals gonna think the same way. But see, the only reason they can tell you from their point of view is because they women still worship them, bro. They women respect them. They women love them. They women gonna put them first. I didn't talk to a few of them too, you know what I'm saying? So I know how they women think, bro. They women don't think like American women. American women feel like I'm at the top of the totem pole. I'm the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they feel like that. And ain't nothing wrong with feeling like that, you know what I'm saying? Just don't get too upset when you find out you're really not that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not really up to you to feel like that. You know, even though you've been told that your whole life, that's why the majority of them spoiled. They feel like the world owed them something. That's why when she talking about 50, it's a lot of women out here that they'll tell you out their mouth, I want a 6-figure dude. I don't even want nobody that's under 6 figures. So what do a man, like if a man go to hearing this from women, what is he supposed to think? This is about money. What do I want with this woman? And she basically telling me if I make 50,000, she can't date me. But then if I make 100,000, she can. Oh, no, I got to be a fool to get with her and stay with her, bro. If I do that, I got to be the biggest fool on the planet, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why American men think the way they think. So now this stuff then become big business. Even marriage. When you go to looking at it, marriage then became big business. This ain't about love no more. Well, me and you could get together and we really love each other and we could build together. I hear a lot of foreign women saying, hey, I'm willing to date a broke man. I'm willing to get with a man who has nothing and build with him. You ain't gonna hear too many American women say that, bro. If one, I really don't even hear it. No, like, bro, you don't hear no American women saying, yeah, I go date dude even though he ain't got no job. So what? I got one. We could get together and we could build together. You ain't gonna hear that because American women feel like this. You need to come already prepared. Just like I said, when you come into this, you need to be having money already, bro. Like I said, that's why marriage is big business. If they don't want to marry the broke dude, they want the dude who already getting the money. That way, if things go sour, and she probably looking for it to go sour because she know one thing. The law say this. When we together, maybe not, if we sign a prenup, I can't get none of the other stuff, but all that after that, I'm required to 40% or whatever, whatever percent of your assets. I get to get that. So you got so much of this going on to me and starting to wake up and say, well, hold on, wait a minute. Maybe I need to slow down on even trying to get married because at the end of the day, bro, I ain't finna go out, work my whole life, build up to whatever a successful man and then be willing to just split it down the middle just because she look good. Think about it. It's so many out here that, oh man, she look good. She play the game, act like she really love me, have no intentions on starting no family and bending with me, being with me, none of that. She in it for the money. Split, get her money, go on about her business. Now, you think I'm going to go make that same mistake again with another one? You got to be crazy. You really out your mind if you think I'm finna go do the same thing again. So, it's a lot of men that then saw them men do the same thing. And I'm talking about from the lowest to the highest now. I ain't talking about just no average dude making 200,000, 300. Man, look at Jeff Bezos and them. All them rich folks ain't got no wife. Michael Jordan, you can name them. And these folks millionaires, hundreds of millions and billions of dollars. And guess what? They ain't with the wife no more, bro. Yeah, this big business, bro. So, I feel where she coming from, but at the end of the day, men got to start looking out for themselves more. You know what I'm saying? At the end, and that's the bottom line. I tell men that all the time. If men start worrying about themselves and stop worrying about everybody else, because we tend to do that as men. We worry about everybody else but us. because we weren't told to worry about us growing up. We was always told how to treat the woman. You need to treat her this way or treat her this way. They don't teach the women how to treat the men. They teach the men how to treat the women. So this the thing. I would advise all men to be more focused on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about everybody else, your woman, and I get it. You love your old lady, whatever, but be more focused on you, bro. If you can't get together yourself, you ain't no good to nobody, no way. Your old lady gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just like she said. If you get down, I'll pay the bill for a little. Hopefully, it's just a little bit. Yeah, you see what? Hopefully, it's just a little bit. Not if you get down, I'm gonna take care. I got you till you get back on your feet. Hopefully it was just a little while. So what if it's past a little while? That means you gonna go and go. So I tell men, start focusing on yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end, that do not make you no bad person. If men thought a percentage, and when I say a percent, I mean a percentage of how women think, we'll be the worst people on the planet, bro. But we accept that out of women, man. How many dudes you know that'll say this freely? This man, I ain't dating no chick unless she make 100,000. Huh? That meant the rest of them beneath you. So that's how women feel. You see what I'm saying? Men, we don't think nothing like that. But a woman, she feel like you beneath her, bro. If she make 150 grand, bro, and you over here making 40,000, you beneath her. She can't see herself being with you. You a low life to her. Men don't think nothing like that. So like I said, bro, if we thought a percentage of how they think, things would be different. This picture of man saying, I can't date no broke women, bro, wouldn't even be no relationships. You know what I'm saying? But a woman will say that in a second. That's how they operate, bro. But anyways, man, y'all let me know how y'all think, what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.